welcome to William & Mary's series on Qigong and Tai Chi Chuan. My name is Stan Rockwell. Qigong and Tai Chi are physical exercises physical exercises can always have a risk of injury. These, it's pretty low. There's certain basic things to keep in mind. Check where you're going to be to make sure you have enough room. There's nothing you're going to step on that's going to trip you up or hurt your foot. You can do it flat shoes or bare feet. Other than that, you don't need anything except you. There's a 70% rule. You only do 70% of whatever you're capable of at this moment. You always keep some bend in your elbows. You never fully compress or fully extend. Same thing with your knees. Knees are always pointed in the same direction as your toes. And when we step to the side, you want to keep your knee behind your toes. So it's almost like your shin's going to be perpendicular to the floor, to the earth. And as always, we start off getting our posture, our balance, and breathing. Foundation is set. Feet are parallel, about shoulder width apart. Equally balanced each side, front and back. You start to relax. And all the muscles in your body relax, but staying ready in a eutonic state. The muscles in your face relax. And breathe to your abdomen, into your nose, down to your diaphragm. And as you exhale, you move as much air out as you can, but remember the 70% rule applies to breathing as well. You don't try to inhale as deeply as you can. You stay in your comfort zone throughout all of this. You can't smile when you're doing it. You back off until you can. I'm going to do one in this session that's sort of a combination of Qigong and Tai Chi. It's actually called Tai Chi Qigong 18 form or Shibashi. It was created in 1979 by Lin Hao Sheng. We start off in our Wu Ji stance. And the first movement is one you're familiar with by now, opening the door, bringing energy into being. Hands come up and down. As you do, there's a little bit of a bend in the knees. Your hips go back a little bit. To the center. Second, arms are going to float up. And it's opening wide like a very large open close. You come back in. It's just opening the chest. Down. Inhale. And exhale. To the center. This time your arms come up. Shift your weight to one side. Arm on the insubstantial side goes out, palm up, and you look over that palm and you bring the other arm around up over top your head so Lagong point lines up with the Ba Wei. Then as you shift your weight to the other side, hands straight places. and you come back down. Next, you're going to cross your arms in front. Either hand can go underneath, it doesn't matter. I usually have the left come under, but it's okay. And up, just like you're parting waves. Inhale. And exhale. Arms come back down. Next movement will feel familiar if you've done Yang style Taiji before. It's basically repulsing monkey. It's arm in front, palm down, it goes palm up, it pulls in as the other arm pushes out. You're moving energy up and down your arms. It's an exhale when you press out. Inhale when you come back. Just come back to the center. The next one, just maybe visualize yourself on a paddle board or you're rowing a boat is what it's called. And don't worry about the names of the individual movements too much. You're seeing those translations from the Chinese. And different people have different ways of doing it. Around, and then it's like you're paddling down. Again, you're using your whole body, so your hips go back a little bit, knees bend a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Back to the center. Next one is like you're tossing a ball, so you're going to shift your weight into one leg. As you do, the heel on the other side is going to come up and cross your body with your arm like you're tossing something out to the corner. And you just shift from side to side. Exhale. Inhale. Center. Next one is also shifting from side to side, but you're not raising your heel. You're staying more or less centered as you turn on that center axis from the hips up. A little bit of a bend in the knees. Arms go back like you're tossing something over your shoulder. Exhale, you toss back. Inhale when you come to center. Center. Palms are near your hips, up. Going to bring one hand up, either one, it doesn't matter. Push to the opposite corner as you do. There's a little bit of a bend in the knees and a twist to the hips. Come back to the center. It's an exhale. Inhale. to the center, and the next one, again, if you're taking young style, Tai Chi, you'll be very familiar. It's basically wave hands like clouds, so just start in the center with your palms towards you, upper hands more or less lined up with the middle dantian, lower hand with the lower dantian. As you shift your weight to the side with the upper hand, that hand goes out, drops down like it's going to drop on a drum head. As you shift your weight to the other side, then you do the same thing on the other side. Shifting from one side to the other with a little bit of a turn at the waist, keeping your knees nice and soft. This is one you can do as a standing meditation as well. It's like you're rocking on the boat, keeping yourself upright, shifting from one side to the other. I'm going to do a few extra of these. You're doing a bit of silk reeling with this. When your feet are side by side, you have stability side to side, but not front and back. So if something comes from the front, you're spinning sort of like a top, so you can just take whatever it is off to the side. So it gives you some stability front and back. And get that silk reeling massaging those internal organs. Back to the center. Shift your weight into one side, either side, it doesn't matter. You adjust the foot on the insubstantial or the weightless side, toes towards the corner. You shift your weight into that, and the arm on that side crosses underneath. And shift your weight back. So exhale and inhale. Balance it out. We'll do the same thing on the other side. You'll see it's taught sometimes where they only do it on one side, but I like evening it out. Back to the center. Going to go to the corner again. As you push, as you do, your arms push up. Heel comes up in the back. Come back, hands come straight across. Toe in the front comes up, hands drop down, and then push up. Inhale and exhale. We're leaving it out, doing it on the other side. Back to the center, and then again to the corner. You reach out like you're grabbing energy, bringing it back to that upper dantian and back to your head. Exhale. Inhale. Open it out. Same thing the other side. Then you make those gentle Tai Chi fists. Just fold your fingers over, thumbs on the outside, and you don't squeeze. Your fists at your hips, you reach out and you punch. As you do, you torque, you turn that arm and you come back. And exhale. Inhale. fingers. The next one is like you're flying, so your arms come up and down as they do. Hips go back a little bit. It's a little bit of a bend at the knees. It's an inhale up and exhale down. The next one is spinning like a wheel. So palms are down, fingers are facing to one side, and you turn to the opposite side. You rotate your hands so your fingertips are facing, you come around the top. Just reverse, even it out. Back to the center. The next is marching and bouncing the ball. I've seen this done a couple ways. You shift your weight into one foot, the other foot is empty, and the hand on the weighted side comes up and presses down. The other version of it, if you're looking to increase your ankle strength a little bit as you come up on your toe, like that. Either way is okay. Last one is going to feel fairly familiar. Arms come up, palms facing. Then you just press energy down through your body. And sometimes at the end, folks will hold this for a while as a standing meditation. Again, there are other forms of standing meditation. There's the horse riding stance. There's the one that we've done a fair amount. And there's a couple others where you have your feet in a bow stance and you bring your hands up like that. You can do it on either side. But oftentimes in traditional Tai Chi training, they will do a lot of standing meditations like this, or standing stick. Just one thing strengthens your legs and helps you focus, get your mind clear, and get your concentration up. So find whatever works for you. And just have fun with it. Let's balance everything out once. Thanks for joining me. Stay safe, healthy, and well. And I will see you next time. Take care.